Dongfeng with a masthead. Macri with a masthead. Abu Dhabi with a pro. And a staysail hoisted. And Brunel with a pro. And SCA with a pro.
It's quite tricky because the weather's not exactly doing what right now. We should have 5 knots.
Yeah.
It's not doing what the forecast said. And we have 16 knots southwest. A little area just off Africa.
So yeah, we're trying to be sure that we're on the right tack because we're going upwind, so we can't point where we want to go. We've got to choose 40 degrees one way or 40 degrees the other way, and so we kind of have a feeling what's going to happen, and we're just sort of trying to not lose the fleet and be on the right side of the fleet that we feel is going to work.
This is a bit more big picture plan right now. We're just trying to be kind of the first boat to get south, and we're probably the 3rd boat right now as I can see it, which is just, we're just waiting for the lift and maybe a bit more pressure over here. So it's before we all were on port and we had to make a decision when to tack and to lead that pack, and we were behind everybody anyway, so we sort of picked the best moment. I think we ended up pretty good. We'll see how it pans out.
It's a very good positioning request from the navigator. Can you position yourselves ahead? Preferably, and to windward.
That's to windward. I don't think I said ahead. Did I? I thought I said to windward.
So far we've managed to let off quite well though.
Every now and then we might get there.
We've positioned ourselves reasonably ahead.
We're basically heading back home to the moon. We're about 300 miles away from now, less than that, 250. We're currently trying to negotiate a high pressure system which is notorious for being light winds and tricky. I think it could be not a restart, it could be a point where the boats will compress again and the first one out will potentially start to pull away a bit, so that's one of the big things. Is that
it's the last half of the lot, isn't it?
Yeah. So it's probably the time at which to, we actually seem quite good in those kind of conditions, so I think it's sort of beneficial for us. We seem to keep the boat going pretty well.